5 simple ways to promote healthy trees. Fertilizer. We talked about feeding the plant right now, or earlier when it comes to mulch. There are plenty of fertilizers out there, and there is the saying, beware of the fertilizer salesman. And why do we say that? Because there are guys that are going to come out there, and their job is to do what? To sell fertilizer. And he will come out and he will tell you, on your brand new planted landscape right here, I'm going to get you 4 years growth in 1 year. Or I'm going to get it for you in 6 months. And let me tell you, what he is telling you is absolutely true. He has that capability to come in there, put some product down, and you will get growth in 1 year what you would ordinarily get in, say, 4 or 5 years. How does he do it? A ton of synthetic fertilizers out there. So there's a lot of chemicals going on, and we know when they apply those chemical fertilizers and we get a big rain event, or perhaps we're watering down, all those chemicals, whether it be herbicides, pesticides, or just a fertilizer, they all end up going out to the Pacific Ocean. And so that is something we want to be aware of. And what he's telling you, that he will get you all that, beautiful lush green growth on your canopy of your newly planted, 36-inch box tree, absolutely true. And what's going to happen is, it's going to get all that fleshy green growth, and then guess what? You're going to have a tortoise beetle come along and start to nibble on all that nice tender growth. Or you're going to have some silkworm or a pine bark beetle, because they will go to where it is easy, where the living is easy. That's where they're going to go. Or perhaps that fertilizer he put down, you did achieve that nice big green canopy, but he didn't apply balanced fertilizer. So the root system didn't have a chance to get down there and anchor that beautiful canopy in.
We're supposed to do it at the drip line, or how is that?
Correct. Anytime you fertilize or irrigate, for that matter, keep in mind the tree's roots. On mature trees, they extend far past their drip line, easily double on mature trees. On our average trees here in the South Bay, perhaps was planted 5 years ago, 10 years ago, if you go out to the drip line and extend it by a couple feet, that's roughly where that tree's roots are. So that's something to keep in mind when you do fertilize. Perhaps you could do something like, we like to use a organic humate. It's made by Tri-Seed. That's a good fertilizer. There's fertilizers out there, Dr. Earth, for example. That is a very, good quality fertilizer. A lot of organics in there. So when you do apply it, know what you're applying. Apply it, follow the application rate, and one of the best things we could do is to apply that mulch on it as well. Anytime you're applying any type of fertilizer, typically it's a water-soluble fertilizer, so you want to make sure to give it a good drink, some deep watering in there as well. You got a question? That is a form of fertilizer. I would just read the label very carefully so you know what you're getting. There's different products out there. I'm not sure you're familiar with the spike you're referring to.
A few years, so they've probably lost their...
Yeah, they probably have.
Before you mentioned Dr. Earth,
It's an organic humate made by Tri-Seed, Tri-C. And I had mentioned,
Where do they sell it?
you could Google it. You get it a lot of your like Ewing or Aquaflow. There are some new products coming out on the market. They're called biocomplexes, and what they're doing, and they're getting very good results with them right now. There's a lot of research being done on it. But we talked about creating with mulch something called mycorrhizae. Remember, it was a beneficial fungi, a bacteria. There's actually bags now. Scientists, they found out ways to get away from using the synthetics, and it's now a soil amendment, and it has mycorrhizae in it. So you're getting results a lot faster than what we used to by applying a simple organic humate or a Dr. Earth we had mentioned as well. So that's something that's out there. Research is being done on it. We're actually doing a couple things at my place and at a client's house as well on a lot of these complex biobacteria. Mycorrhizae, mychrizae, and I may be wrong there, but I know I got really, really close.
Because these Home Depot, and they have new fertilizers every time you go in there. They don't.
Absolutely, yeah.
And it's like what you had before is history. You got it.
Yeah.